Hey guys, let's not waste any time and jump straight into it. We're heading over to the Effects and Presets panel and we'll start stacking on the effects one by one. The first effect we're adding is Motion Tile. Set the output width to 80. If you don't see black edges, it's probably because you have the transparency grid turned on. Just toggle it off right here to see it properly. Next up is the Tritone effect. We're going to change the midtone's color to pure white and set Blend with Original to 80% just to keep it nice and subtle. After that, we're adding Unsharp Mask, set the amount to 75 and the radius to around 7. Next, we're adding Fastbox Blur, set the radius to 3 and leave iterations at 1, just enough to soften things slightly without losing detail. Then apply Add Grain and make sure to change the viewing mode from preview to final output so the grain is fully applied in the render. Now for the Wave Warp effect. Switch the wave type from sine to smooth noise, set the wave height to 15, wave width to 64, change the direction from 90 degrees to 0, and finally set the wave speed to 3. Now let's add the Venetian blinds effect. Set the transition completion to 14, direction to 90 degrees, width to 7, and feather to 2. This gives us a nice subtle texture. Next, we're dropping on curves. You can follow along with the adjustments I'm making here visually. Then we'll add hue saturation and bring the saturation down to 50 to tone everything down a bit. Now for the channel blur effect. Set red to 21, green to 5, blue to 15, and alpha to 5. Also make sure to change the blur dimensions to horizontal only. This adds just a bit of chromatic softness across the frame. Next up is Lumetri Color. Under the Basic Correction tab, we'll adjust a few values. Set tint to 5, whites to 2, and blacks to 1. Then move down to the Curves section. Feel free to follow along with my adjustments here, or tweak them however you like to match your own style or project. Scroll down a bit more to the Hue versus Hue. Again, I'll make some changes here that you can copy or customize based on what fits your footage best. And finally, before we jump into the VHS text effect, we'll add one last touch, the Noise effect. Set the amount of noise to 10, and make sure to uncheck Use Color Noise. And just like that, we've created this quick but super effective VHS look. Now let's move on to the VHS text. On your keyboard, press Ctrl+T to activate the text tool, click and drag to create a text box, and type in whatever you want. I'm using the Akira font here in case anyone's wondering. Then I'll go ahead and center the text so it sits right in the middle of the frame. Next, head over to the Effects and Presets panel, search for Typewriter, and drag it onto the text layer. On the left, click the little arrow to reveal the keyframes, and also press U to bring them up directly in the timeline. Now grab the second keyframe and move it further to the left to speed up the typing animation. Once that's done, select all the keyframes and hit F9 to apply Easy Ease. And finally, go into the graph editor and tweak the curve to your liking for that smoother motion. So in the end, we add the VHS flicker effect and finally the glow. If you don't want the glow to be too strong, just lower the radius. I'll set mine to 0.3. That's all for today. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.